Capricorn. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is Sage. This is my channel, Ascending with Sage. And I am here to deliver your tarot reading for the month of December. Yes, indeed. Capricorn. Capricorn. Interesting. So I'm an intuitive tarot reader, so I speak what I hear. I of course also interpret the cards, but any messages I receive, any downloads I receive, I tie into the reading as well. There's something that you know you can achieve this month. The question is, do you fully believe it? And if you fully believe it, are you applying the gas that is necessary in order to get to where you want to be, Cap? It's the question here. It's kind of late. I was gonna say I'm feeling kind of tired. I can imagine, of course, that's due to the time, but some of you may need to cut yourself a little slack right now, which is important, of course, but also there are some things that you want to get done, and I'm feeling that it's important that those things do get done for you in this month of December. So every time I glance at the bottom of my deck, I see the Ten of Wands, which is kind of affirming the fact that there are things that you you need to get done. But hearing it's been a while. It's been a while since what? It's been a while since what? Since you've done or seen something, perhaps. Let's see what we have going on for you here. Facts. See? Come on, they don't lie. I'm going to tell you what cards I have pulled out for you here in just a moment. Wow. Wow. Kind of how I felt, honestly. Oh, that's so fascinating. So, as I was saying, some things that you want to achieve, need to achieve. First card I pulled for you was the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, building, ideas, in general, working together towards a common goal. Page of Swords was the next card I pulled for you. I think that this can speak to justice, towards asserting something, maybe towards even having like some sort of boundary, some sort of need to establish a boundary, realizing your potential, embracing your power. All in all, the Fool is a leap of faith, taking a step towards the unknown, a new beginning, a new chapter, believing in oneself even. The Fool, I don't think is foolish. I think the Fool, all in all, is excited and will move forward regardless of the circumstances. That's your first row here. I also have the Wheel of Fortune for you. Of course, great card. Wheel of Fortune, absolutely. Knight of Cups and the Four of Cups. Wheel of Fortune, of course, it's the Wheel of Fortune. It's abundance. It's kind of what goes around comes around as well. Reaping what you sow, cultivating whatever it is that you've been wanting to cultivate for yourself in a way that is incredibly abundant. This Knight of Cups here, the Knight, I consider the Knight comes after the Page, and I think the Knight has a sense of self-knowing, a sense of what is the word I'm looking for? It's not quite the word I'm looking for, but a sense of certainty within himself. And this is your present. Your Three of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Fool. So some of you are working on a team, building a team, collaborating. You could be just collaborating. You might be working independently and collaborating. And you are definitely cultivating, creating whatever vision you have. You're bringing this to life. You're manifesting this. You are creating objectives, goals, and you are implementing them. With the Page of Wands at play here, I think that this is mighty interesting. Perhaps through what you've cultivated and are cultivating, you're gaining this better sense of purpose, realizing like how and what you're creating is driving you to this. I'm hearing obligation. It's like it's almost like you're realizing your purpose through this work you're doing with the Three of Pentacles at play here. And this is leading you to take a leap of faith, to step into something new because of all that you've learned thus far through your Three of Pentacles observations, objectives, goals. And the Page of Swords is kind of carrying you into this Fool energy. Not that you're being foolish, of course, but you're feeling ready. Even if you don't have everything you need right now necessarily, in this month of December, you're going to quickly realize, and maybe are already realizing, that you're passionate. You know that you can get something out of whatever this is, and you're going to go for it regardless of what the circumstances or implications of diving into this in this way are. The Fool, the number 0, it's nothing and everything, because you can gain everything even when it feels like you have nothing or there is nothing. But you've gained a lot, you've learned a lot, and you've learned a lot through the things that you have cultivated, or through the things that you will be and are cultivating in this month of December. So you're excited and you're ready to progress. You're ready to progress. You might be kind of restless right now too. Hearing that there's a bit of restlessness here. Change, ready to change, wanting to change, knowing, inner knowing. Very, very exciting. Your present is providing you with a lot of answers. A lot of you, I feel, are creative. A lot of you, I feel, are creative in various ways. I wouldn't, limit the word creativity to art. You're just creative. You're a visionary, and you've gained confidence through your visions because you're realizing they're tangible. And so now, the Fool, you are the Fool. You are taking that leap of faith because you know what's up, and that's wonderful. Now, moving forward, the Wheel of Fortune, abundance, something being gained through this Fool energy is what I'm getting above all else. You will have to take that leap of faith, perhaps. You will maybe have to take that leap of faith in order to step into this Wheel of Fortune. Trust your instincts is what I'm hearing. Trust your gut. Not hurting for it, but yearning for it. Let me know if that makes sense to any of you. Not hurting for it, but yearning for it. Like you know that there's more. You know that you can get more. You know that you can gain more. It's really interesting. But then you have this Knight of Cups that invites you to be confident and meticulous. Confident and meticulous. Move forward with grace. You're going to move forward with grace this month, with ease. Do you believe that? Is that what you want? Because I think the Fool could maybe bring forth this sense of discouragement, perhaps, because it is kind of this spontaneous leap of faith energy. But the Knight of Cups is kind of giving me this sense of stability, and a sense of stability that may come from within above all else. You've learned so many different lessons through what you have created. You've learned so many different lessons through just who you are and the way you've existed. And now you are really going to embody this Knight of Cups. That's really interesting. Yeah, kind of giving me this sense of like floating above. Floating above is what I just heard. Floating. And I said moving with ease earlier, and notice how his armor is covered in fish, and the horse is walking towards water. I think that there is going to be a lot of floating here, a lot of ease within movement, so long as you trust yourself and the lessons that you've gained and the knowledge that you've cultivated and the visions that you've cultivated through simply being a visionary. And now you have the Four of Cups. I think that some of you, due to the way this transition is going to unfold for you this month, you may face some choices. You may have some realizations, is what I heard, about your options, about what to do next. And the Four of Cups definitely gives you permission to take that cup or to continue reflecting on the three that are in front of you. Because the Fool and the Four of Cups are next to each other, which I really love too. The Fool and the Four of Cups are next to each other. So it's like the Fool is leading you to these choices. Isn't that cool too? The Fool is leading you to these choices. And you have the option of hearing stay or go. Huh. That's fascinating because stay or go. Take the cup or pick up a different one. Brood or don't. Reflect or transition. Choose or wait a bit. Might be feeling kind of perhaps hesitant. Whew. Okay. Last row I pulled for you here. Yeah, hesitant for this month. That's interesting. However, you have the Page of Cups, the Devil, Two of Swords. The Page of Cups is so good. Page of Cups is a fun one. I'm getting like a sense of eagerness here. The fish looks at him, the page looks at the fish looks at the page. You have to be confident this month. You have to really give yourself, hold space for yourself to envision and align with what it is that you do truly want. And the fish is ready to take that leap. It's ready to take that leap. It's ready to jump out of that cup. It's eager, it's ready, and it's an opportunity for change. An opportunity for change is what I just heard. And you don't have to stay in that cup. But you also don't have to take this one. The question is, will you know where you want to leap when this opportunity arises? And that's kind of where the lack of clarity or balance is coming from. But you have to align with this Fool here and take that leap of faith. Take that leap of faith regardless, because there's going to be many outcomes that are available to you. It's just a question of which outcome aligns with you best. You have the Devil here. The Devil, I don't find it to be an intimidating card necessarily, but it could be indicating that for even more clarity and in order to actually, I just heard exploration. There might be some exploration that needs to come to play as well. But also I think that something might be restraining you this month. Something might be shining light on fears, shining light on even vices, shining light on perhaps toxicity, anything that is holding you back from cultivating. And that could come in the form of a number of things, not just, in the cliche translation way, such as like substances and alcohol and things of that sort. It's beyond that. There's something that you really need to acknowledge and let go of this month in order to really embrace what is a really powerful reading, what is going to be a month that is going to provide you with opportunities and choices that you are going to want to make, especially as you're stepping into 2021, because you have created so many different foundations for yourself, so many different avenues to express and be, and you've learned a lot just from doing you, and you don't have to keep chasing your bag in the same way. You don't have to keep visualizing yourself as the person you are, because the person you are is not the person who you were last month, even 3 months ago at that. And this Devil is asking if you're going to restrain yourself to what was or step into what can absolutely be. Two of Swords, a crossroads, a choice needing to be made. What is that choice? What is that choice, and are you willing to make that choice? And what you're going to maybe, I was going to say, what information do you need? There's more information perhaps needed before you can reach a conclusion here. There's perhaps more information needed before you can take that cup in the Four of Cups. There's perhaps more information needed before you can completely leap out of this cup, because perhaps you are that fish, a decision is going to perhaps come up for you. It may not be easy. I'm hearing it may not be easy, but it is a part of this change, this transition that you're undergoing, but what's neat is that you can be the Fool and embrace the energy of the Fool. You just have to know that it's going to come with changes that will require you to be inquisitive, to inquire about what it is that you want truly, and due to what you've cultivated for yourself, what you're going to actually obtain and what you genuinely want to obtain in this month of December, because for the most part you know, and you can't be scared of what you know. You can't be scared of what you know, because you did this. You did this. You did this. You did this. And that's nothing to be ashamed about. That's something to be excited about. So what the fuck else can you do, Capricorn? Show out and do it. You have nothing to fear. There's no need to hold back, but there are choices to be made. There are things that need to be let go of. There might be darkness that needs to be shed in order to let in more light. And when I think of that, I think of clarity. So, with that being said, Capricorn, have an amazing last month of 2020, and I will talk to you soon.